Hello, musical monarchs. I am sure that you are like me, and at this Christmas season, with everything that is happening in our individual lives as well as the world abroad, it can be a little tough to find your balance. So I have been thinking a lot about balance, and today's piano tidbit is literally about balance. So we could talk about balance of, balancing all that we need to do with the things that bring us happiness and joy and that kind of balance. But I actually want to talk about physical balance for a minute. So our brains are hardwired to keep us balanced. The whole point is to keep us from falling over, right? And there are a lot of things that go into that. There are balance organs in our ears. There's our sense of kinesthetic movement that's in several different places in our body. And all of this is in place, and the body prioritizes, the mind prioritizes keeping us upright. And it does a pretty good job. If you think about the last time you fell, or you think about the last time you saw somebody fall, especially if they didn't just bounce right back up. And then appreciate how often we actually walk around and move around, and how seldom those kind of things actually happen. Now, obviously they do happen. I have fallen. I'm sure you all have had moments where you've fallen as well. But considering how many steps we take in a day and how much traveling we do, it's pretty rare, right? So the brain does a pretty good job of keeping us upright, keeping us from falling in our soup, so to speak. So what I would like you to do, and I want to invite you to do, is just give this a little bit of thought and try a little experiment. Okay, so the first thing I want you to do is I want you to stand up and just walk around. Take a minute and walk around. I might have to adjust my camera a little bit. There we go. So walk around and notice how easy it is to walk. You're in balance. You do this all the time, and it's not a big deal, right? That's what balance feels like. It's freedom of movement, freedom of expression, and ease, right? It feels comfortable. Now you stop somewhere in the middle of your room with your feet firmly on the ground and just start to lean. Let's go leaning forward first. Okay, so lean forward until you feel like you're gonna fall, right? Till you feel like you're gonna lose that balance and you're gonna fall. And then take a moment and just think about what that felt like. That is called bracing, okay? And it's what your body does. Your body tenses muscles, limits freedom in order to keep you upright, and that's bracing. Okay, then take a minute and walk around the room again. Notice again how that feels, that freedom of movement. Stop and lean back until you feel like you're going to fall. And again, experience that bracing. Now you can repeat this experiment, and you can try leaning to the right, you can try leaning to the left. And then you're going to ask yourself, what does it feel like when I play the piano? Am I bracing? Because ideally, what we want at the piano and with anything that we do is we want that balance. We want to know that we're not going to fall over, and we want that freedom of movement, because as we play the piano, if we can play in balance, then we can be expressive and we can play without pain. So always be thinking about, am I in balance? Is my body trying to brace when it doesn't even need to? Is there a reason why I'm trying to brace? And see if you can find that balance that will bring you freedom of expression and movement, and bring and make it really comfortable and fun to play. So that is my piano tidbit for you this week. I hope you're able to find balance at the piano and in all areas of your life. And until next time, play on.